So over the years, I've gotten a lot of comments about my TAMA kit, literally since I got it. I remember the first photo I posted of me at this studio at First Institute, and the comments just started right from there. So the kit that I have, this is a 1982 TAMA Royalstar kit, but it's not just any Royalstar kit. This is their 10th anniversary version. So this one was, from the information that I was able to find, it's birch and Philippine mahogany, or Luan wood. Or, I don't know how you pronounce. I don't know how you exactly pronounce that. Somebody else was saying that it was like birch, mahogany, and then birch in the inner ply. But when I look at the inside of the shell, it looks like Luan wood or Philippine mahogany. For those that may not know what Philippine mahogany is a porous mahogany. Now, what makes this kit very special, of course, it has these weird DW-like lugs. So these DW lugs are from Camco. So during that time, Hoshino owned Camco. If some people that remember the legendary Camco bass drum pedals and hi-hats, that was because of TAMA. Eventually, later on, DW bought the brand, and now DW is known as it is today, because John Good really, really loved the Camco drum company, and he said that in plenty of his videos. So a little bit more about the specs of the drum. It's a 12x8, 13x9, 16x16, and then 22x14, which is actually a really good bass drum size. If I was to be a little nitpicky, I would have liked it to have a matching snare to go with it, and maybe a 22x16, but the 22x14 is still perfect. Now, I got this kit very mint. It belonged to one family member. The original owner, the person was selling it at Guitar Center. This was between 2015 and 2016. I was working at Great Southern in Lake Panasonicke, Florida, and I kept seeing this kit on the Guitar Center website, and it just grabbed my attention. Because the person that put the listing up, he said it was a TAMA Royalstar Cherry kit. So I was like, okay. I didn't know TAMA did cherry. I found out it was not cherry. It was the finish that was cherry. But they were selling it for $700. The son was moving to a different state, and he really wasn't trying to get too much money from it. And the fact that it was in mint condition, like absolute mint. I don't think the family even played the kit. Like, it stayed set up and didn't touch it. It's almost like the plates and silverware that you don't touch in the kitchen. But it had brand new Evans EC2s on the top, EC Rezos on the bottom, G-Mat on the kick, and then an Evans 56 calf tone EQ4 on the front. So I was basically ready to go to the gig. It's kind of weird because I put a down payment on the kit, and then the week after I got fired. So but I was like, I'm still getting that kit. I don't care. I'm still getting that kit. Let me continue with the specs, because I made a little detour. But from what it looks like, it's 45-degree round over bearing edges. And the heads that I have on there right now are Emperors over Ambassadors, clear for the toms. For the kick, I'm going clear P3, can't mess it up. And then I had a Star Classic P3 head on the front with a big porthole in the middle. I think it's like 10-inch cut, full cut. I think 10 and 9. Now, I did update the hoops. They were originally 1.6, which were great, but I wanted just a little bit more meat to the bone. So I put 2.3 triple fine shoes on there, and it sounds sweet. I can't be more than happy. Only other thing I have on here is I got EQ? Yeah, the Evans EQ pad. I use that thing just about for every kit that I have. It just works. For this being my first kit that I bought with my own hard-earned money. It's just, I'm so thankful. I'm so glad that this is the first kit. Every other kit that I've gotten in the past, which I'm going to talk about later, has been given to me, and I'm truly blessed at that. But I wanted to finally own something that I paid with my own money, because it just seemed like I was never able to get the certain things that I wanted as a child. They're very rare, but you can still see them around here and there. You might see one pop up. If I remember correctly, Chris Perpata, I think that's his last name. Sometime last year, I think he got one. And he got it with basically the original heads, which I'm a little jealous of. Because like the original heads on the kick was just like their versions of the control sounds, but the clear, not a clear, but like a mirror dot. I really love this kit, even though like I really play Gresh. This is still a very fun kit to play, and I'm so glad that I own it. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about this kit, and because I keep getting comments about it, so instead of me just trying to write it